Hello and welcome. This is Stargrace, and we're here with my little second in command, of course, my monkey, playing another stream of RimWorld. Yay! RimWorld! Woohoo! Hopefully everybody had a really good weekend. Didn't get up to too much trouble. Hopefully everybody's ready for Halloween tomorrow. I personally am not a big fan. I am not a Halloween person. It's not really something I'm, I go all out for. It's probably also because I live in a condo where the kids don't really trick-or-treat door to door. So I don't have anybody coming to my door. My little guy's a little too small for it still at a year old. So I can't mooch any candy off of him. So maybe next year, maybe next year. We'll see. Alright. I played the game a little bit over the weekend just to progress it a little. You can see that I've built an embrasure around the base here. And that's basically just to protect it, because what I discovered, took me a long enough time, was that if we have embrasures around our main walls, it actually equalizes the temperature outside and inside. So it was basically nullifying any heaters or vents or freezers that we had inside the base. So to fix that, I put a second wall, a barrier. It's made out of stone, so it won't catch on fire, and hopefully the bad guys don't break through it too easily. I also researched automatic doors, so all these doors, they don't prevent the people from going in and out. They have a real easy time of it. We had 2 prisoners. We recruited one of them. That's Scopeak here. He's a Luddite. So we recruited him to our side. He's incapable of intellectual or crafting, but he is a hard worker, a fast walker, and he's pretty. Hey Cafo, nice to see you. So, you know, he's pretty, so we need the pretty boys working around the colony here. I also updated the hospital quite a bit. There's televisions in there now. So basically what was happening was people would get hurt and they would go to the hospital, and then they would complain because they were bored and it's ugly and it's crowded and blah blah blah. So they'd be in the hospital healing up and they'd be grumpy at us. So we put some televisions in there. Exactly, bud. What else did I do? I got rid of our cult that we had going. We had the Wiggles up here in the top right hand corner. I've gotten rid of them for now because we were down to only 3 colonists, and we didn't have enough people doing things. So yes, bud. So we got rid of the Wiggles, and now we have a pool table. Because that's way more fun. And we've got our radio in here. So this is like the fun room. This is a party spot. Oh, we've got 2 party spots? Oh, let's get rid of them. We don't need both. We've got a party spot in there so people can party. This is our storage room. I haven't done the floors in here because we don't spend a lot of time in here. I did do the floors in the other rooms though, just to beautify it a little bit so our colonists weren't so angry. Alright, and that's pretty much all that happened, except for the garden, which we expanded a little bit. Yes. My little guy is very vocal. He's teething today, so I'm not sure if he will stay in the happiest of moods or be quiet. He's sitting on my knee right now. He's usually helping me out with the streams. But like I said, today he's in a little bit of a persnickety mood because of the teething. Oh, heat wave. So we've got a heat wave going on. So what we're going to do now is build... Oh, goodness. Okay, we have a caravan. A shaman merchant. I've never heard of that before. So we're going to build a couple of these passive coolers because we don't want it to overheat inside our place. So we're just going to stick a few of them all willy-nilly. Sure, why not? It uses wood, and we don't have a lot of wood, so... Oh well, that should do us for now. I'm trying to grow some trees so that we get more. This is teak. They take forever to grow, though, even with the bonus, so that kind of sucks. And there's the caravan coming to visit. The problem with the caravan is that they're coming during a heat wave right now, so there's a pretty good chance that they could... die and get angry at us. Even though we're not to blame for it, they would blame us because that's just how it goes. And if any of them take any damage or anything like that, they'll, yeah, they won't be too happy. Alright, let's sell these cigarillos because we don't need smokes on our base. Oof, and we can't afford anything else. They're selling some of the Sith stuff to make lightsabers, but like that's 16,000 silver. We have 3,000, so we're not going to be able to afford any of that right now. We can eventually craft it ourselves. I don't know the timeline for it because I've never made it before. I usually just happen to procure, let's say, for lack of a better word, my lightsabers. But you can craft them with this mod. I just haven't gone into that. And none of our colonists actually are able to use the Force. So I don't know if that means they can't use a lightsaber or if they'd be inept at it. Very hot. Is somebody not going around building that stuff? Let's see. Yeah, we have them all doing construction. They've built what they can. It's only 36 outside. Why are they complaining about the heat when it's 36? That's not so bad. Let's build a couple more of these cooling systems. Item stash, we're just gonna reject it. That involves, if you get an item stash, you get to go out and go find some stuff, but you have to form a caravan with your colonists, and I like to keep them at home. Oh, RimWorld is a very, very addictive game. I'm very glad that you popped in on your day off. I appreciate it that you decided to watch. Woohoo! Hey, we finished researching electric cremation. That will help us a ton. So let's pick a new project to research here. It's just gonna hang for me a second because we've got so many mods. Alright, let's see. What should we do here? How about a hospital bed? That's probably a good thing. Yeah, we'll get a hospital bed. And I just want to pop the research down to level 2. Okay, so we can do cremation now. So what we're going to have is all these gravestones deconstructed. And the bodies are going to pop out in whatever state they're in, depending on how long they've been there for. Oh, and they're going to rebury them. So we need to deconstruct these ones. So you can see their clothing has rotted away and stuff like that. So now what we're going to do is look for the cremation. Oh, we have an escape pod. You detected an escape pod crashing nearby. If anybody has survived, let's see if he's any good. Edward. That is a very odd name. Oof. Geez. And now we have a refugee. Oh, you can't have the keyboard, bud. We've also got a refugee, so we can rescue this guy, which I'd really like to. He's incapable of firefighting, which sucks. And he's got a chemical interest, which also sucks. But see all these flames and double flames? It means that that's what he derives joy from, and he'll get really good at those skills really quickly, and he'll be really happy if he hangs out with us. So... Okay. Let's ignore the refugee being chased. And we'll send Iron Wolf out after this guy and we'll rescue him. Now we want to get the cremation thing made. Oh yeah, and I stuck some guns outside, so we have a little bit of protection now. We've got 3 quite wide range guns. They take a little bit to reload, so they're not the best security, but basically what happens is if we get attacked, we hide out in the embrasure area and the guns hopefully mow down a couple of people and we can take down the other. Alright, there's our crematorium. Okay, so what I learned very quickly with the crematorium is that we actually have to enclose it in a bit of a building, because if we don't and it rains, bad things happen. So let's put it in a little bit of an alcove here. And then what we're going to do is change the zone. What's up, Spud? Expand. That's the no roof. Build roof. So we want to build just a little bit of a roof over top of this. Alright. And then we're going to have to dig up all the rest of these graves. Well, we have a prosthetic trader coming by, but I don't think we really need any right now. We'll make our own bionic parts instead of having to buy them. They're really expensive if you buy them from a trader. They cost like multiple hundreds of thousands of silver for the good stuff. So we'll research it ourselves. Nice to have them stop by though. Alright, so we're just going through deconstructing all these graves. Can I drag and click it? Yeah, I can. That would have been easier. Alright, so we'll get our crematorium up. Now, the reason why I like the crematorium, which is a really grisly reason, I know, but I like the crematorium because when you put bodies in it, if they're wearing clothing, it pops the clothing off of them. See, all these people, we've buried with them with their clothing, because stripping them down and then dealing with the clothing is a pain. It's an extra couple of clicks to strip them and then haul the bodies away. So when you put them in the crematorium, it's like out of sight, out of mind, and the clothing just pops right off. So we'll get that crematorium built. There's a roof on it. Our colonists are really unhappy because there's a million dead bodies all over the ground right now, and they just don't like staring at it, and I don't blame them. I mean, who wants to go and see a whole bunch of dead bodies all over the ground? It's not fun, right? So someone is going to... Do we need to run a power line? Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna have to run a power line. So we're just gonna run this one just a little bit further. Oof, we're running low on steel. Hey, Scopeak. Yeah, I couldn't think of a Christmas theme song for the Christmas crematorium. But as we get closer to Christmas, maybe I'll think of something. Alright, so now we're going to add a bill to cremate the corpse and do forever. And basically that'll just tell our little minions that they should go cremate corpses. So Mumix is going to cremate all the corpses. And the clothing that's left on them is going to pop off, which is exactly what we want. Then we can take the clothing and we'll put it in our storeroom. And when the airships come overhead to sell or buy things, we'll have all our stuff there and we won't have to worry about stripping down all the dead people. Plus, those gravestones were so ugly and they were hogging up a big, huge portion of our base. Now we don't have to worry about any of that. No, you cannot have the keyboard, monkey. No, 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 no. No, you can't have it. Here. No, no, no. I know you want it, but you can't. I know. Here, you want down? Go wander away. Not too far. Off you go. All right. Oh, so we didn't heal this guy? Yeah, we did. Okay, so we healed this guy up that we found out on the street, but he doesn't want to join our colony, even though he's awesome. So what we're going to do is arrest him and then force him to become our prisoner. And when he's our prisoner, then we'll try to recruit him. Ooh, psychic drone. Every colonist of the male gender winces in pain. Some distant engine of hatred is stirring. It is projecting a powerful psychic drone over this entire region on a frequency that only seems to affect the male gender. For a few days, some people's moods will be quite a bit worse. So the men all just got their periods. They're synchronized. They've all just got their periods. Poor Jadia is the only woman in our colony. Everybody else is male. And so she's gonna have to... Dude, seriously? That was a big burp. She's gonna have to deal with all the angry men that are everywhere. Capture. Where is she going? Go on, you. Capture. Okay, so she's gonna capture this guy. She's gonna heal him up, hopefully. And then, prisoner, we want to chat and recruit. Ooh, 51%. We've got a really good chance of chatting and recruiting him, so that's cool. Normally we have like a 99% or 98%. Oh, we need to get her off of drafted. There we go. Yep. It's menopause, just for the men. So, actually, Scopeak is very... Oof, and Mumix are both really close to going berserk. Oh, that's not good. Oh, it's because Mumix saw all those corpses. You know what we need to do? I forgot. We're gonna have to... You can pick what corpses you cremate, and he doesn't have monstrous corpses on there. So all those Migo corpses that are outside, he's not putting them into the... he has a -40 right now. Like, he is so close to going insane. It's not even funny. There we go. So now we're finally getting rid of those monster corpses. Because it's part of a mod and it's not part of the default, you have to go into all your bills and you have to go into the details and you have to set them all up properly depending on what mods you have. Oh, too late. We didn't prevent it. Mumix the dancer is wandering around in a psychotic state. The final straw was observed a rotting corpse. So now he's gone insane and we can't control him any longer. Where is he anyway? Oh, at least he's inside the base, so he won't die from heat exhaustion. Because it is a heat wave going on right now. Oh, goodness. And a heater broke down? That's okay. We're not using the heaters right now. So hopefully someone else will take... Oh, gosh. And now we had a fault in our electrical conduct, too. So now we've got a fire and our heaters aren't working and we need someone to repair all the wires. Okay, so Iron Wolf is taking care of that. He's going to repair it so that we can get our electricity back. Thankfully, it doesn't look like it actually started a fire. So that's good. Okay, JD is healed up after trying to take out Edward. Now everybody's just going about their business. We're still getting rid of all those corpses, which is good. Moomix is still in a daze, but his state of mind is significantly better. It's down around his waist instead of down around his feet. Skopeek, on the other hand. Colonist left unburied. Iron Wolf told lies about me. I'm feeling bad. I had disturbed sleep, and there's a psychic drone going on. Alright, okay. I love that our alpaca is named Voltaire. This is our alpaca. I think we tamed him a while ago. He doesn't actually belong to anybody as a bonded animal, but eventually he might. While I was playing yesterday, we had quite a few invasions. Nothing big, though. We didn't have any of the monster ones that happen, thankfully. So no scythers or anything like that. We had a couple of spaceships and landing, but we've still got the really uber weapons and armor. So we've been able to handle everything that came at us. Basically, I mean, we've lost a few colonists. But, oh, that's what I should have done. I should have made the fancy colonist burial chamber again. You know what? Maybe that's what we'll do, just for fun. Ooh, what's happening now? Oh, the prosthetics trader again. Alright, just for fun. Let's see. What do we have a lot of here? We've got... And a Thrumbrups. We've got a lot of sandstone and marble. You know what? Let's go with marble. Marble. Okay, let's build a fancy schmancy place to bury. Let's put a marble door on it. There we go. Oops, wrong key. I want to switch that around. Okay, so let's put fancy coffins for the people that we think might come back to life. I don't know if they do that. They might. And then we'll do a sarcophagus. I'm preemptively building these for all the colonists who are gonna die. There we go. And then we'll put some like fancy statues in there. Ooh, and some lights. We need some lights for sure. Let's see, what have we got here? Black market trader, that one we want to talk to. Man, the men need to get over this menopause thing because their mood is just plummeting. JD is the only one who's I'm not worried about. Alright, so the black market people, when they come by, they've got like the awesome stuff that you always want to get. So what have we got here? Imperial credits. Let's sell those because they're worthless to us. We could sell our uranium. Oh, they're not paying very much for it, are they? We want to keep this. We want to keep those. We could see an exoskeleton suit would be awesome, but it's 7,000 silver. We don't have that right now. Okay, so now this is all the clothing that the dead people wore. Now, the problem with dead people clothing is that it's been shot at and it's got really poor quality, so you can see they're offering just pennies for it. That's okay, though. It'll all go to our supply, and I don't mind. Alright. Was this worn by a dead person? Yep. You're paying 400 silver for that one. That's awesome. They're selling some statues, but again, it's 86,000 silver, so we're not going to buy anything. And we're just going to sell. I love those traders. They've always got really neat things, but this time around, there's nothing that we really wanted. Oh no! What? What? Jadia and Iron Wolf were social fighting. Jadia started a social fight with Iron Wolf because she was insulted. Ah! Both of you, go to your room. Colonists shouldn't be fighting. Jadia's going to the hospital. Iron Wolf's gonna tend to himself in the freezer. What's up, monkey butt? Yeah. Alright, so they're gonna build this really nice. So we were looking at lights is what we were looking at. Hey, hold on a second. Hold on. There you go. My kid has these Duplo blocks and he's playing with them on top of a big, huge bin. And he doesn't understand that he can walk around the side of the bin to reach the pieces. So he throws them to the other side and then screams until I move them for him. Where are the lights? Oh, here they are. That's a... Oh, we don't have a roof over top of this? Oh, because the building's not done yet. Okay, let's get a roof and then... Nah, let's do that one there. And that one there. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna get some lighting in there. Who's starving? It must be Mumix because he's dazed. Dude, what? Here you go. Yeah, honey. There you are. You got them. My kid's being a little bit of a butt now. I've got 2 bins beside my desk blocking off the wires so that he can't get to the wires of my desk. And so he puts his toys on them all the time and plays with it. And he's passing his toys between the 2 bins and then walking. Don't bonk your head, dude. Here, this is too far. There you go. Back on your side. And he's doing it on purpose so that I'll pay attention to him. And I mean, I am paying attention to him, but he's doing it because he likes the attention. He's very much a little ham. Alright, so we are out of wood, so that doesn't bode well. Let's get someone chopping down some wood here, because ours is not ready yet. Chop wood. Do we have any over here? Oh, nope. We're gonna have to go out quite a bit further to get wood. There we go. Mumix is still wandering around in a daze. He'll probably do it until he passes out from starvation, and that's gonna suck. But I should have... We had all the corpses out on the ground at one time. There, so he's exhausted, or he's very close to exhaustion. But we had all the monster corpses out at the same time, and it just sort of overwhelmed him. Really, bud? You had to dump all those toys right now? Okay. So everybody's just gonna finish construction. Oh, they need, why is this not... Oh, well that's a person, first of all. There's no fuel in it. Do we have fuel for it? Yes. Okay, Mumix has collapsed, so we're gonna need someone to go rescue him. Or not. He's just gonna sleep outside. I can't rescue him. Alright, that's fine. He can sleep outside. It's a beautiful day. It's 46 Celsius outside. Who wouldn't want to sleep out there? I know that's the first place I want to sleep. Now, it's taking our colonists a little bit of time to finish this building because it's done with marble instead of wood. So, it's stronger, but it does take longer. So keep that in mind if you're going to build yourself a base out of stone instead of one out of wood. The wood is convenient, but the stone is going to be much stronger. We're going to need someone to fill that one too. What is this? Coconut. Oh, we had these little balls in my inventory here and I didn't know what they were for. But they're coconut apparently. Alright, so now this is indoors. Somebody should... is this full or something? It says that they can't bury any more bodies, but I don't know if it's because the clothing is in the way, maybe? So let's haul this stuff away and see if that's the problem. Yeah, okay. So we might want to make this area a little bit more open. I mean, we've already got a roof over it, and that was the main thing. The only other thing is, if it's not in its own room, the bad guys can come along and start blowing at it with guns, and then it can explode. Which is not good. You typically don't want things exploding. Wait, who did you guys put in here? Oh, you know what though? It contains Rainy, and she was one of our colonists, so that's okay. Who is this? Hey, this is David, so let's assign him there. And we'll put him in a sarcophagus also. Okay, so now there's more room, so they should be able to handle more bodies. I'm just gonna get them to haul the rest of this stuff away. Even with 5 colonists, there's always so much for them to do. Oh, who's in a mental daze now? Mumix again. Very joy deprived. He's having a rough day. Did he even get any food? Let's see. He did. When he has the trait gushing, which is not what I thought it was. He has the trait gushing, and when he goes and reveals all of his secrets to someone, he has catharsis afterwards, so that's the plus 40. But there's just so much negative in his life that he's very grumpy and insane right now. Alright, okay. So we can't count on Mumix, which also means nobody's recruiting these guys, because I think Mumix was doing that. Yeah. That's alright. He's got really good skill in it too. I think we have so much garden right now that they're preoccupied with doing that and not a lot else, which is okay. I mean, we need the food. You know what we don't need though is cotton anymore. So let's get rid of the cotton. And we'll do let's do sugarcane. Alright. We don't have a leader to the Wiggles cult right now. We decided to disband the cult while we were very low in people, so we don't have a leader anymore. But everybody's doing good. Games Dad is sleeping. And we're gonna check out this person who just landed and see if we want them. Beautiful, abrasive, and compulsive liar. Let's get Jadia on that. We had so many things going on and not enough colonists, so we disbanded the Wiggles for now. I'm sure we will get them up and running when everything is situated again. If we can recruit another person or two, we'll be in good standing. But we had like 3 raids come right after another, and we lost like 4 colonists, so I was down to just 3. And I decided it was in the better interest of the colony to disband it temporarily. So we've got a bulk good trader flying overhead, so I'm going to send Games Dad over to check that out and see if they've got anything good for sale. They've got some Labrador retrievers, some black cats. We could sell our alpaca, but I don't want to. We could sell our cloth and our ostrich leather and our cotton fiber. And this stuff we want to keep. We can sell all this dead people clothing. I actually made a wager that if I get 10 subs, I will sing Fruit Salad, and I'll turn it into a clip as well so that people can watch it if they don't tune into the stream in time. So right now I'm at 7, I think, subs. So it's only 3 more to go. So as soon as I hit 10 subs, I will sing Fruit Salad on stream as my like opening song type thing. I don't want to. It's just a little embarrassing. Hey Sean, nice to see you. I hope you're having a good Monday. I hope it's better than, what was it, Friday I think it was? Was Friday the long day? Or was it Wednesday when I wasn't streaming last week? My days kind of all blend together right now. I think it was Wednesday of last week. So I am not going to do a stream this Friday, I don't believe. My husband comes home Thursday night at midnight. So, and I am doing Extra Life on Friday morning from 4 to 6 PDT. But I don't think I'm doing the Friday afternoon stream. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. What's up, monkey? What's up? What? Yes, I know. You're good at that song. He is arriving by plane, which is just as fast as a moose here. He's only 2 provinces away, so he's not that far. But it is in a different time zone still. Oof. And he's got to take 3 planes to get here. So it sucks. Oh, I am going to spend lots of time with him, I promise, and he knows it. But first of all, he's very, very, very supportive of my streaming. He loves it when I stream. And he also knows that it's not just, I mean, I want to visit him and be with him, but I also need a wee tiny, tiny bit of a break from being the only adult in the house with the child. So streaming gives me that little bit of a break while he can take over and play with the little guy and stuff while I kind of do my own thing for a little bit. So yeah, 3 planes to get home. It's funny because he actually flies, he's in Regina right now. He flies from Regina to Calgary, which is in the same area. Well, is it in the same area? I can't remember. Anyway, he flies from Regina to Calgary, from Calgary to Vancouver, which goes right over top of our house and past it, and then from Vancouver here to Kelowna. So, oh, we have another person. Let's see, are they any good? Dude, you gotta stop bouncing on me. I am not a jungle gym. Needles really dislikes and distrusts men. Oh, that's sad. Depressive and masochist. I think we're just gonna leave them out there. I don't think we want this person to join our colony. Oh, okay, so Calgary is the halfway. Calgary is a lot bigger than Regina, isn't it? The airport, at least, because all the flights that we book, they always go to Calgary. And then from Calgary to wherever. So yeah, he flies from Regina to Calgary, Calgary to Vancouver, Vancouver to Kelowna. Which I think is crazy. He flies past our house to the coast and then back home. It was the only thing he could get though, so there's no choice. And it's better than him coming home at Christmas. When he comes home at Christmas, we had to pay $900 for that flight. It's flying in Canada. Why are you chewing me, dude? I'm not a chew toy. Here. There you go. I'm not a chew toy, honey. Thank you so much for the host, Iron Wolf. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's what I said too. $900 for him to come see us for Christmas. So there's my Christmas present right there. But, you know, I mean, it's Christmas. What am I going to do? So, of course we want him home. And he'll be home for 5 days that time instead of 3. And then we just have to make it to the end of January. Yes, honey. And then we'll be starting the journey, but done the everything is so much harder because we're alone part. No kidding, right? We could basically, that's like one person flying to Europe. Like we could go to Europe for that amount of money. But, you know, I think it's WestJet he's flying with, or Air Canada, I'm not sure. It's one of those two, and it was just insanely expensive. And we booked it 4 months ago. We booked it when he left. So, I mean, it's not like it's a last-minute flight or anything like that. Yes, honey. What? Do you see a quail? There's the quail. There's a quail. And there's quails outside my window. And the little guy is obsessed with them. He likes to watch them, and we feed them on the balcony. So he's teething. So he treats me like a chew toy. Anything he can get his teeth on. So I give him toys to chew because they're better than chewing me. So I don't know what any of our colonists are doing. Yep. Roundish thing with the orange rectangle in it. Okay, hold on a sec. Let me take care of this first. I need someone who's in the base. Roundish thing with the orange rectangle in it? Oh, this thing? You weren't here for our crematorium? Shh. Hey, indoor voice. You weren't here for when we installed the crematorium? That's our crematorium. We dug up all the corpses, then we burned them all and cremated them. Oh my goodness, someone is berserk. Oh, no one's taking care of our prisoners, so one of our prisoners has gone berserk. Wait, what? Oh no, Skopik is scared of him. So Skopik just left his meal outside the door. He beat the crap out of Edouard, who needs medical attention now. Because Mumix has gone berserk a couple of times, nobody's been feeding our our dudes in here. So they're angry and went berserk. And now he's trying to break down the door, which it looks like he's about to do. There's only 16 durability left on it. So we're going to have to recapture him. Oh, Iron Wolf. We're going to recruit you. And I don't really want to... I guess we'll melee attack him and see if we can't knock him down that way. I don't want to pistol him because he'll kill him too easily. Yes, honey. I think Skopik is gonna go give someone... Why is he dropping coconuts off on the floor? Is nobody cooking meals? Do we not have meals now? Ugh. Okay, so now we have to heal both guys. We need to rebuild the door. Oof, dude, no, you cannot have the keyboard. And for some reason, we have no meals. People are not cooking. Oh, because Mumix was our only cook. Dude, no, you cannot have the keyboard. No, you can't have the keyboard. I'm sorry. No, you can't. I'm sorry. I know. Here, you can have this. You can have that. That's yours. I know you want the keyboard, but you can't have it, sweetie. Alright, so we didn't have any colonists making any food. So that's why everybody's starving and cranky. That's what happens when I get on a tangent and start talking about my husband coming home. People die. It's a dangerous situation. Okay. I understand. Yes, I know your teeth are bugging you today, sweetie. I know. I know. You know what'll make you feel better? You know what'll make you feel better? Chewing the crap out of something else. Not me. Yeah. If you choose something else. Oh, we got a new recruit. Let's pause it for a sec so we can take care of this. Oh, and someone's got a disease. So, Klein has gotten a disease from infection. He should be treated though, so it should be okay. So, when he was fighting with our other dude here, he got an infection. So, he's a nudist. He's got chemical interest and he's abrasive and he's incapable of firefighting. So what we're going to do we have anybody we can... yes, let's name him after Cafo. There we go, we've got a Cafo. And we want to fix his clothing because he's a nudist. Yes, honey, I know. I know, life's rough. I know, baby. I know. Alright, and now we're just gonna set him to do all the chores that we have everybody else doing. 4. Let's get this down to nothing because you've got no skills. You've got no skills. Okay, well, we've got no choice. Let's get you doing some stuff that you enjoy doing. You don't have to do any cleaning or hauling. Alright, there we go. So we've got a new recruit. Now, you have to be careful with new recruits because they can defect if they don't start making friends. We should be alright, hopefully. Yeah, do you want down? You want down? Here you go. There you go, monkey. I know. There you go. Okay, so hopefully Everybody's doing good now. We're gonna get some meals made. We have survival meals, but for some reason they weren't really eating those, or they weren't feeding them to our prisoners in any case. Yes, baby, I hear ya. I just want to check out and see where the roof is. One of these lets me see it, doesn't it? Maybe not. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright. Roof is good. Yes, Iron Wolf, you are a lethal weapon. Okay, so everybody's healing up and everything's going much better now. We've got meals being made again, which is important. We've got a little bit of wood, but not a lot. We really need these teak trees to grow a little bit faster. We've got enough meat. They could use a little bit more, but it's alright. We've got some coffee and stuff. I'd like to branch into the other bits of cooking. I haven't so far. Oh, they left us some leather because they loved their visit. We did make a room here for visitors. Let's give them a little potted plant too. What's up, sweetie? You okay down there? I know. I know, honey. I know. Alright, okay. Iron Wolf, why are you healing up? What's wrong? Oh, you're still just busted up from the fight that you did with that other guy. That's alright. Yes. Hi, you want back up? Come here. Oh. Yes, sweetie, come here. Here you go. So far, we haven't had any colonists die this episode. That's pretty good. And we haven't been raided or sieged. I am on Randy Random. Ooh, jade. Let's mine that. Vein mine. Jade is worth a lot of money. You can also use it for building. So what I was going to do eventually was put some... Who's starving now? Moomix is starving. Moomix is sleeping. He can feed himself when he wakes up. I wanted to get like a little theater going in here. So we've got 180 cloth. We could get a couch. An armchair. Let's put an armchair. Oh, dude. I know, right? Nobody, no animals died, no bad guys died. Oh, we're having an eclipse, that's alright. So let's put a chair, let's put a comfy chair right there. Eventually we'll get yes, ma'am. Eventually we'll get a television in there too, so it'll be like a theater. This will be their fun kick back and relax room. Oh, how about our indoor voice, bud? Yeah, how about the indoor voice? We could try that for a little bit. Well, this one is a tube television. And so is that one. We can research the fancier types of television, though. I couldn't afford I think there's a plasma television for sale by one of the traders and I couldn't afford it. We've only got 5,000 silver right now and we're saving it just in case we get taxed again. Alright, so we've still got our alpaca. Let's tame some more alpaca and let's kill some buffalo. Dude! It's okay, sweetie. It's okay. I'm sorry he's so loud today, guys. He's just having a hell of a time with his teething this Monday. No, Gamer's Dad. We tried this before. We, with the taxes, we didn't have the money for it, so we didn't pay it. And the Galactic Empire came, And they absolutely destroyed us, and that was the end of the game. So we don't do that anymore. We pay our taxes happily with a smile on our face. Because, yeah, we already took that route, and it just did not end up very well at all. So now we know better. Yeah, don't we? We pay our taxes and we pay them on time with a smile on our face. Yeah, a smile. A smile on our face. Can you smile for me? Oh, you dancing? Are you dancing for mommy? Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. I like your smiles. So we have a psychic soothe going on right now, which is great. It means all our... I think it's for the men right now. Yeah, it is. All the guys in the colony are eating chocolate and happy and content. They do have heat stroke, and they're hot. Do we still have a... No, we don't have the... We don't have a heat wave going on anymore, but it is just warm. So we're going to build a bunch more of these passive coolers. We had a bunch and they expired because we didn't have any wood, and you need wood to keep them fueled. So we're just going to build a bunch of random ones. Oof, where are you going, sweetie? Here, hold on. There you go. Yes, I know. Uh-huh, that's exciting. Yes, honey. Oi. The place is nice and clean, at least. Cafo is building some more bricks. I'm glad you... Yeah, this is actually probably further we've gotten so far. This is one of the furthest we've gone with, on stream at least. So the base is quite large and it's grown a nice fair amount. And this is all our embrasures so that we can be protected while we defeat the enemies. Okay, baby. Thank you. Thank you. That's better. And this is my day and my night. Does anybody want a 1-year-old? No, I shouldn't have said that. I love him. He's adorable. He's, like I said before, he's just having a bit of a rough day with the teething. And there's only so much I can... only so much I can do to give him relief. Here you go, bud. He's got all his chewy toys and he's had Tylenol and all that stuff. But, you know, teething it is what it is. Alright, so we've got a second alpaca now. Yay! We'll get that trained. Okay, honey. Yep, I know. You know your bees very well. How about a different letter now? Alright, let's get the bell into it. Why not? Okay, so Moomix is back cooking again, which is good. So we've got fine meals being made again. The better the meal, the less often they have to eat. And it looks like Cafo is in no trouble. What are you laughing at? That's creepy. Shy, the husband is the one who sent him the musical bell for his birthday, along with 5 other instruments. So, if anything... Oh, yeah, sorry, I misread what you said. Yes, as long as he doesn't bring home a drum set. I thought you meant as long as he doesn't come home to a drum set. No, yes, I agree. As long as he doesn't bring home a drum set. I don't want him bringing home any musical instruments ever again. If for Christmas he decides that he just has to pick one up, no. Not happening. Hopefully not. Yes, honey. Are you wiggling? Are you doing a wiggle? Okay. Cargo pods. We've had a crash landing and they dropped off tacos. Sweet. 24 tacos. Hi, bud. You want up? Yeah, watch your head. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Yeah, it's a sign. It's a sign we need to go have tacos. Dude, what's up? You want down now? Hold on, hold on. You're getting all tangled. Ugh, there you go. Okay, off you go. Be careful. Alright. So yeah, it's been a very slow stream as far as the colonists go. They haven't... Ooh, they made a large sculpture. That's awesome. Is it good quality? It is. It gives 10 beauty. That's better than nothing. Let's get that installed. We're going to put that... let's put it right there. In our fun room. So the colonists haven't done a whole heck of a lot as far as raids or bad things happening. Which is good. I mean, we don't always want craziness going on, so it's been very relaxing, and we haven't had to worry about everybody dying like we normally do. I do have it on the hardest... Yep, I speak well. I do have it on the hardest difficulty still, and it's on Randy Random, so I'm not... Yes, exactly. Murphy's always listening. I'm not expecting it to stay quiet. Oh, I wonder what happened there. Dead animal and a lot of blood everywhere. Let's just make sure there's nothing on the map that we need to... No, there's one thing that we allowed. So I think what we'll do next is open up another one of the ancient evils. Actually, have we opened any of the ancient evils on this map? I don't think so. I think we did it on a different map. So we know that this is an ancient evil right here. And it's going to be filled with mechanoids. And then there's another one down here. I think this one is an ancient... Oh, someone's got the flu. Skopik has gotten sick from the flu. Ensure you have a medical bed and a doctor. Make sure that Skopik gets proper treatment and spends as much time in bed as possible. Sounds like an excuse to avoid work. Skopik. It sounds like you don't have the flu at all. So just like any of the other diseases or infections, you need the immunity. Dude. Uh-huh. You need the immunity to be higher than the flu, otherwise he'll die from it. But we've got really good medicine, so he should be fine. Oh, yum. That sounds delicious. I have chicken burgers for lunch this week, and I've got stuffing and meatloaf and vegetables for dinner, which I know is a really weird combination, but it's really simple to make and delicious. So, we've had lots of caravan requests, but I really don't want to send our guys out yet, especially because it's just for a little tiny bit of silver, so it doesn't really give us all that much. Oh no! The Muffalos are going after Jadia. So we're gonna draft Jadia and bring her over to the base, and hopefully the guns, the turrets, will take out those Muffalo that are chasing her. They're seeking revenge for their fallen brethren. I don't know if you saw a camel or a dromedary or whatever those are called. There, dromedary. That's what you're seeing. I don't know if I pronounced it correctly. They're with the bulk goods trade people here. So if we had someone with the force, we could force choke one of their camels, and we could get all their stuff that they're selling. Oh, they don't have a lot of money. I would love to take all the stuff that they're selling, but alas. I guess we could sell our coconuts. I don't know why we have coconuts. So they have 250 cloth. Let's buy that off of them so that we can get another armchair made. Let's sell our coffee beans. We've got some more clothing worn by dead people, so let's get rid of that. Alright. So with that extra cloth, we can get another chair made in here so that they can stare at the empty wall, because I know that's exciting. Okay, so Jadia made it back inside and those Muffalo seem to be just gone, so we're gonna let her undraft her. Sometimes I forget that... Oh no, they're chasing Gamer Dad now instead. Well, one of them is. Sometimes I forget that I've drafted people and they just end up standing around doing nothing for the longest time. The timeout chair. That's exactly what I should use it for. Psychic Soothe is ending. Well, that wasn't gonna last forever. That's alright. Most of our colonists are doing pretty good, except for Jadia, for some reason. What's wrong with her? She's feeling terrible and she's tired. She's tired because we kept her up. Recruited. Gamer's Dad is the next one. He's urgently hungry, tired, in a little pain. That's okay. We can take care of that easily enough. Our supply room is getting a little short on stock here. We've got some bricks. What's this? Wax? Yeah, some wax, some components. We don't have a lot of iron. Do we have people mining? We do, but it's one of the last things they do. That's alright. Colonist needs treatment. Skopik needs treatment for the flu. That's alright, he'll treat himself. What's up, Spud? What's up? Yeah, you want back up? Oh, watch your head. Watch your head. Alright, so it's just about time for me to end it here for today. I'll be back tomorrow. The same time as today. Tomorrow's Tuesday, right? Yeah. So I'll be back on Tuesday. And we'll see if our colonists can't get into a little bit more trouble. Oof. Yes, buddy. And hopefully my little guy will be almost done his teething, because that would be swell. I appreciate all you guys tuning in today. Again, I don't think I'm going to be streaming on Friday, but Thursday I'll be giving away a copy of RimWorld. You don't have to do anything at all except tune into the show, and I'll probably have it trigger maybe with a word or something like that that you say in stream, just so that you're actually here and not AFK winning. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. I'll figure something out. So you guys take care, and I'll be back tomorrow at the same time. And happy gaming, no matter where you find yourself.